The excitement in the Champions League resumed yesterday evening with the matches and today's games. Yesterday's matches were very exciting, especially Juventus' 5-2 defeat against the Turkish team Galatasaray, which was one of the most unexpected results of the night. Okay, in this video, our topic is to create a starting 11 composed of the players who have scored the most goals in Champions League history. We will look at goal-scoring machines from goalkeeper to defender, midfielder to forward. We are from SportX Radar channel. If you are subscribed to the channel, let's create this goal machine squad. If there is a rival, comment and let's compete in FIFA. The tactic will again be a 4-4-2 formation. Let's begin. In goal, yes, even goalkeepers have scored goals. Hans-Jörg Butt, the goalkeeper with the most goals in Champions League history. 3 goals in 19 Champions League matches. All from penalties. Calm. Effective. Ice-cold composure in his veins. When your goalkeeper scores in Europe, you realize this starting 11 is different. At right back, we choose Sergio Ramos, the most attacking defender in Champions League history. 15 champions. On the left side of the defense, the record belongs to Roberto Carlos. 16 Champions League goals in over 120 matches. A defender who attacks like a winger. Free kicks. Rocket-like shots from distance. Consistent performance in Europe for over a decade. Now let's move on to the centre-backs, and Sergio Ramos again stands out in goal-scoring among defenders overall, but since we've already included him, we'll add Gerard Piqué. 16 Champions League goals in over 120 matches. A defender who consistently contributed in Barcelona's major European campaigns. Next to Gerard Piqué, we place a centre-back whose Champions League goal tally is unmatched among true defensive specialists, Ivan Helguera. Helguera scored 8 goals in the Champions League across his appearances with Real Madrid, an impressive return for a central defender operating in Europe's toughest competition. Dangerous on set pieces, intelligent with his positioning, and capable of stepping forward into midfield when needed, he wasn't just a defender, he was a silent contributor on the scoreboard. Alongside Piqué, this pairing doesn't just protect the goal, it attacks it. Let's move to midfield. Who is the highest scoring central midfielder in Champions League history? Frank Lampard. 23 goals in over 100 matches. Late runs into the penalty area. Precise shots. Especially those crucial European nights in 2012. Next to him is Paul Scholes. 24 Champions League goals in over 120 matches. Including that unforgettable semi-final goal in 2008. A quiet genius. A goalscorer for big matches. Now we move to the right wing and the numbers explode. Lionel Messi. 129 Champions League goals in over 160 matches. The second highest scoring winger-forward hybrid in the history of the tournament after Ronaldo. For championships. Countless iconic nights. On the left wing, the king of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. 140 goals in over 180 Champions League matches. 5 championships. The greatest knockout goalscorer the tournament has ever seen. When the national anthem plays, Ronaldo transforms into a completely different person. Now, let's talk about the forwards. First, Robert Lewandowski. Over 90 Champions League goals in over 110 matches. One of the most effective forwards in the history of the tournament. The echoes of his 4 goals against Real Madrid are still being felt. And alongside him, Karim Benzema. 90 Champions League goals in over 150 matches. Especially his performance in the 2021-22 season, hat-tricks in 2 consecutive knockout matches. Pure big match instinct. That's it. A 4-4-2 formation based entirely on Champions League goal records by position, but in goal. Roberto Carlos, Ramos, Piqué in defense. Lampard and Scholes in midfield. Messi and Ronaldo on the wings. Lewandowski and Benzema up front. Every position in this team guarantees goals. Now, the real question is, can this team surpass 200 goals in a single Champions League season, or is it impossible even for this 11? And if you had to remove any name to balance the team, who would sacrifice their place? At SportX Radar, we don't just talk about football history, we reconstruct it with numbers. Write your own starting 11 in the comments and let's see who truly understands the greatness of European football.